players just joining us there on Virgin One. We're going to have a lot of players that have been with us throughout the evening already. You'll see them starting to appear here any second now as they're placing their chips. Now, if you're watching there thinking, oh, roulette, what do I do here? Let me tell you, it is very simple to join in. Okay, very, very simple. You can join in, have a lot of fun with it, whether you go to our website, liveroulette.com, the address is just there, or whether you call in. Now, you might be thinking, hello, this roulette's just appeared on this channel. I was watching, I don't know what was on before us, whatever it was, maybe some, I don't know, Top Gear or Extreme videos, or I don't know. You were thinking, right, now this program's come on and they've got a phone number there. They expect me to phone it and they're going to rip me off by giving me a number to call and charge me £1.50 and I won't get through. Afraid not. That's not going to happen. This number here is just 10 pence from your BT landlines, okay? Other networks and mobiles may vary, but generally they're round about the same, aren't they? So you give us a call on that number and you'll speak to an operator. All right, no automated service, none of those randomly selected phone numbers here. You dial that number, you speak to an operator the very first time you call, which is good because then you'll be able to ask questions, they'll be able to answer those questions and help you out in any way, shape or form. So give it a try. Once you've done that, you choose your name, like we've got a load of players here, they're already playing. Good to see you all this evening. You choose your name, you start playing, and placing chips on the table, then we go for a spin, okay? I physically the spin. I physically the spin. I physically do the spin. There we go. As you can see it right here. I missed the do out. Never missed the do out. The wheel sits here, okay? Now it's a fully certified casino wheel that you will see in a casino up and down the land or in and around Europe, the world even. Well, apart from America, because they have one of those odd ones over there. But they are getting more of these over there, actually. So it's a real wheel. It's a real presenter. It's the game of roulette as you would expect to see in a casino. So give it a try. Go ahead. Give us a call and join in. There's a number, or you can just go to the website and play there as well, okay? Choice is entirely up to you. So let's see you. We're almost ready to go for a spin. If you're just watching for a bit and thinking, okay, how does this work? I'll have a look. When this hits 0, we'll do that spin for you. So there it goes. That's it. We hit the countdown. Now we bring in this. This is our picture-in-picture, so you know that the wheel here is the wheel here. See? There we go. Just so you know, it is exactly the same. We're not going to cut to another shot. You know, it's happening here. It's happening right now. Good luck, everybody, for placing your chips. Let's go for that spin. Number 6, black. Black 6 is in the first dozen, the 1s to 18s. It is an even number in the third column and the or fond section of the wheel. That's black, number 6. There we go, black number 6 has been confirmed. Let's start a new game. Place your chips, please. Let's see our winners from black number 6. They are as follows. Brittany 11, hello there with 18. 72 for Nimu 1. Oh, Penfold, you got 72. 60 for Man UFC. Thierry, 66. 252 for Lucky Jim. Shent 1, 33. 36 for Yang Yang. Pod Nate has 360. 15 for Revy. Makona has 36. 90, Steve 777. Murphy, it's you, with 20. 2 for Chetna Brabancon with 18. Chalulu Jim 63-23, Pipely 0 and Casubilia. The first 5 players placing their chips on that table, which is just here. There we go, placing their chips. If you're on the web, you've got your own table you're placing your chips on. You can see what you're doing. But here you can see what everybody else is doing. So you're new to the game. You've just joined us. Good to have you all here. But really, what's in it for you? Let's show you. Let's clear these tables. Ready? Clear that off. Are you ready? Pay attention. Here we go. Masterclass. Right. This is what you do when you place chips on the table and what you can get from them. First up, let's place a single chip on the table, like so. Please. There we go. Now, if you did that, you would have a payout of 35 to 1. 35 chips for every 1 chip that you place. Next up is a way of place covering 2 numbers with 1 chip. This is called a split, like so, and that has a payout of 17 to 1. Next up, you can cover 3 numbers. This is called a street. There we go. Notice how the chip's placed down the bottom here, covering 3 numbers with a payout of 11 to 1. Next up is a corner. There we go, there's a corner covering 4 numbers at the same time. Remember, these can be done anywhere along the table. That has a payout of 8 to 1. Next up is a line, okay? Now, the line sits here, much like the street we had earlier, but it covers 6 numbers. And this has a payout of 5 to 1. That's basically everything you can do on this part of the table. Let's show you down here. We've got the first dozen here, 2 to 1. Second dozen, numbers 13 to 24. Third dozen, 25 through to 36. Covering 12 numbers with 1 chip. You can also do it here with the columns, first column, second column, and third column, covering 12 numbers that way, or with a payout of 2 to 1. Then we've got the outside sections down here, 1 to 18, half the table, 19 to 36, the other half just here. All the even numbers on the table, all the odd numbers. Then we've got all the red numbers and all of the black numbers on the table. All that section has a payout of 1 to 1, a doubling up procedure you have there. That's what's in it for you. Did you get all that? Good. Now join us. Bring in the wheel, it's in play. Thank you very much. Good luck, everybody. $21 red. Red 21 is in the second dozen. It's in the 19s to 36s. It is an odd number in the third column and the Voisin section of the wheel. That's red 21. So all of those things I just told you about, what it's worth, there we go, red 21 here. Second dozen, red, odd, 19 to 36, third column. Confirmed, and of course, Voisin section there. New game, please. So you'll always be told where the chip lands and, of course, which sections it covers. Let's have a look at our winners. We've got Star World with 30.50 for Fish 01. Lucky Jim, 216.72 for Polish. Ping and Pong with 18.180 for Eddie, 84.72. Jammy Pig has 9. 18 for David, 147. Home Planet, are you on it? With 70.18 for Chompy. Hello, Chompy. Eileen's 57.17. 6 for Revi Alphabet. Hello, Alphabet. 36, 12 for 0, and Bisou has 400. Alphabet, not seen you for a while. Good to see you again. Rosso, Taranto, Norma, hello Norma, Barnet Crew, and Splat 76. Good evening to you all. You're the first 5, and I always make a point of referencing the first 5 players that appear on the table whenever I'm around. Other presenters do different things, but that's just what I do. That's mine, okay? Let nobody else take it copyrighted. 21 red's been confirmed. It's been placed on the marquee down the bottom here. This is our marquee covering about an hour or so's worth of roulette that we've had here so far this evening. You'll always see that appearing on there. It may help you with your next selection of numbers. Now, you can play on the phone. As I said, it's 10p a minute from your BT landlines, or you can play on the internet. Because, yes, as we've just joined all you Virgin One viewers, you could have been playing all night from 6 o'clock if you had gone here. LiveRoulette.com is the place. Once you've registered, this is what you see. Over the far side here. Here is where you'll see the show. We actually stream, look, across the world. Hello, Hungary. Maybe. Yeah, it's slim. Oh, I can say hello, US. I know there's people in the US watching. Hello there, good evening to you. Now, of course, that's what you'll see just there. So you see the show actually as it happens. So it is live streamed across the world. Now, also, here's our depiction of the wheel. Makes it easy for you to place Voisins, Orphans, Tiers, and Neighbours sections. Down here are your chips, all different denominations. You choose your denomination, you place it on the layout. You want to confirm it? You click confirm. You're asked to reconfirm, say yes. Buttons down here, we've got deposits, to put deposits into your account or your account history, and finally email the show. So you can get in touch with us here in the studio. Let's put that away. That's liveroulette.com. Check it out, try it out. The choice is yours. Give it a play. Time's about to close. Table is closed. Let's bring the wheel in play, like so. And I wish you the very best of luck. Good luck. Black. Black 17 is in the second dozen, the 1s to 18s, an odd number in the second column, and the orphans section of the wheel. That's black 17. Is the confirmation of black 17 for you, and everywhere it lives on our table there. New game. Place your chips. Let's see our winners for black 17. They are as follows. Now, names are appearing above the marquee as well. We've got Megan with 6, 12 for Nice Tech. Murphy, it's you. 65, 18 Glenda, Sooty 5 with 36, 6 for Casubelia. Kit Kat 33390, 36 for Rich 5 for Ed Toronto, 354 for Whitney 11, Thierry 72, 432 for Sparky 49, Podden 8, 540, 540 for Grav 007, and Molly Moo with, hello Molly Moo, how are you? Haven't seen you for ages. I know I was away for a long time, but then I came back and I haven't seen you since. How are you? Hope you're well. I tell you what, it's great to see you. Oh, missed the first 5. Mark Pine, please. Rossi, Splat and Butch. There we go. There's 5. It's not the first 5. There's me saying I do it and I miss you. Apologies. So, thanks for joining us, everybody. Now, what I was just showing everybody the website. Now, I've got lots of players playing on the website. I've got lots of players playing on the phone there as well. It is just 10p from your BT landlines. Don't think you're going to get stung on that number, okay? That ain't going to happen. So once I've sort of shown you around, I'm gonna Kronos and Home Planet. Kronos, is that Kang and Kronos? They're the 2 aliens from The Simpsons, aren't they? Good to have you. I just love seeing our players' names. Their users' name. I was going to say that sounds very sterile. Our players' nicknames there. Now, of course, as you can see from the nicknames, if you want to join us, doesn't have to be your own name. Yeah. Really? Really? Yes, it's true. You can come up with something quirky, innovative, funny, interesting, or something that just is maybe possibly your own surname, like Smith 17. Or does Alan Smith wear number 17 at Newcastle? I don't know. So it could be like that, football related. It could be just your own very own nickname. Choice is entirely up to you. It's got to be between 5 and 10 characters, and it can't be rude, crude, lewd, or obscene in any way, shape, or form, because it'll get changed. And the computer has no imagination, and it'll get changed to something quite dull. It's a risk you take. So come up with something great, and then we will notice it, and we'll reference it on occasion. Here we go. We're almost time to close down this next one already. See, it flies that 2.5 minutes. Let's get ready to go for another spin. Are we all done? That's it. There was a few chips flying in there in the last few seconds there. There we go. Let's bring in that wheel. It's in play. Good luck, everybody. Number 1, red. Red 1 is in the first dozen in the 1s to 18s, an odd number in the first column and the orphans section of the wheel. That's red, number 1. Confirmation of red 1 on your screens. New game, please. Place your chips, please. Let's see our winners for number 1, red. They are Home Planet with 70, Fithis with 60, 24 for Kronos, Makona 6, 8 for Raju 1, Yaltu 36, 2, Dom 1, Pot in 8, 720. 72 for Lloyd's. David, 14718. 54 for 1600E. Ailey, 9. 200 for Neil, 7. Junior Vids with 200 as well. Wayne Moe, 432. Toronto, Chompy, Marks, Butch and Bowler are the first 5. Good luck to you 5. Number 1 red confirmed. Placed on the marquee down the front here. Oh, there we go. There's all our numbers that were before it as well. So you can look at it, use it as a guide, or just treat it as a random set of numbers that have appeared in the wheel. So maybe that's just exactly what they are. But if you believe in fate and the heavens and what has been before influences what will come, then there we go. There's your numbers down there to help you out. We're telling you about liveroulette.com, the actual website. If we can have another little look at it, there's some buttons at the top of it that let me just draw your attention to. Okay, we showed you the main part of the table, all of this, how to place chips on there. Just across the top here, of course, we've got the home button, we've got the play button just there, we've got the register button up there, but right at the top here, there we go, terms and conditions just there. Contact is here as well, so if you want to get in touch with customer services, you can use that. Just here is downloads. Should you need any additional software, which is Shockwave Player, which most computers, modern computers, already have on their system, or it'll ask you anyway. You can get that just there. You can also get a telephone map. I'll go over the telephone map and exactly what that means in a short while, but you'll be able to get it just there. Just here, responsible gaming, I'll draw your attention to that. Of course, responsible gaming, we want you to have fun playing roulette. Do take a little read through that and have a maybe something will be of interest to you. And then just over there, 18 plus, because you've got to be 18 plus to play live roulette. It's the way it is, Inside that, we're inside that final 20 seconds now. I had to do it at least once, didn't I? We're coming up to that final 10 seconds. That's our website, liveroulette.com, and I think that's everything you see. There's demos on there. You can check out all the presenters for your live roulette program on there as well. Let's close the table. Table is closed. The wheel is in play. Good luck, everybody. Black. Black 15 is in the second dozen, the 1s to 18s, an odd number, in the third column and the Voisin section of the wheel. That's Black 15. Black. New game, please. Right then, let's see our winners. Who do we have for 15 black now? We've got names appearing just above the marquee there, but here we have Doogie Mac. Hello there with 18. 40 for Murphy. It's you. Yang Yang, 108. 90. Junior Vid, 1600E. 4. 54 even. John Kopp with 36. 18. Julesy. Grab, 007, 756. 36 for Soulbringe. Is it supposed to be Soulbringer, but you run out of letters? Rods Kim, 72. 216 for Pine Please. Millab, 36. 360 for Fingers, 1. Sparky, 10. Magnetized with 3. Dormouse. Great spelling there, well done. Toronto, Tails, Go-Go and Rosso, my first 5 players. Good luck to you 5. Yes, Soulbringe. Is it supposed to be Soulbringer? If it is, let me know. Comment at liveroulette.com is our email address. You can say anything you like on that as well. But let us know. If it's supposed to be Soulbringer, I will say Soulbringer. I will fill in the R for you. If it's Soulbringe, then we'll keep it as Soulbringe, and so be it. Then let us know. Do let us know. Comments at liveroulette.com. Of course, anyone else can use that website, that email address as well. So please give it a go. Now, as I said, we've showed you the website, but you can play on the phone. As I say, it's 10p from your BT landlines, and the first time you call, you speak to an operator. Okay, they guide you through the whole process of joining, the names, etc. But the second time you call, you'll want to start placing chips. This is how you do it. Okay, right, you dial in. You want to go to customer services, you instantly just press 2. There we go. Check your balance, you press 3. Funds, withdraw funds. You see how this works? I'll tell you about turn pin number in a second there. But you want to place chips on the table. This is what you do. You dial 08714 247 247. You get through and you press 1. And then you want to place a straight number, okay? A straight play. You then press 1 again. You then choose your number and you hit your hash key to confirm it. That's it. So it's 1 number confirm. And then we go along. It's exactly the same for all this. You want to place the dozens. You dial in, you press 1, you press 4, you choose your dozen, and then you confirm. Let me just draw your attention to repeats on here. So maybe you place a couple of straights, maybe you place some streets and lines, etc., etc. And you want to do it again. So they're your numbers, you want to do them again. Rather than go through the whole process, you can do repeats. Okay, so it's 1, 8, hash key. It's that simple. There is not a repeats function on the website. Because we always get emails in asking, okay? There isn't one. There we go. The wheel's in play. And there will be a change of dealer after this particular spin, okay? Change of dealer after this spin. So the very best of luck to you all. Good luck. $14, red. Red 14 is in the second dozen. The 1s to 18s, it's an even number in the second column and in the orphans section of the wheel. That's red 14. $14 red. Confirmed. New game, please. So, place your chips. Let's see our winners for red 14. They are as follows. 027 with 15. 10 for Raju 1. Sparky 10. 6 for Don 1. Glowy 1980 48. 36 for You Horns. ECE with 10. 36 for Tails. 20 Bowler 4 with 10. 18 for Julesy. Finn Bob 12 for you. Hello there. Norma with 4. 108. O Penfold. John Kopp 81. Go 3 108. Well done. We've got Yang Smith 17. Nogan down here as well. Rosso, Kit Kat 333. Alphabet with 6. Tiger Eye 60. Kidderman, Toronto, Didi, Leolai, Casabilia and Caton with 36. That's a lot of winners. That's a whole lot of winners. Now, of course, as I said, we had a change of dealer. She ran into the studio, realised it was cold, and ran out again. But I think she's back. And there she be, the lovely Miss Showers.
It was freezing in here, Rob.
It's chilly. It wasn't freezing. It's freezing outside. It was positively warm in here compared to outside.
They'll start thinking I'm harbouring Maltesers down my top.
Aren't you?
No.
You told me I could have one. I'm in trouble.
No, you're not in trouble. You're right.
Really? Ding dong. Yes, I am. How are you?
I'm okay.
Excellent.
I'm good today, yeah. Very good,
You look very debonair.
Very debonair, and you look very monochromatic, if there's such a word.
There is such a word.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Look at me with my A-level English.
Just popping straight back into your head, you don't know why.
That's right.
Yes, there is a word.
No, look very suave.
Thank you very much.
Do you know, when I saw this look, it was very sort of, it's very Bugsy Malone. Am I right?
That's the sort of feel I've gone for.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
now, I should have been in a pencil skirt.
With a big split.
With a big split.
Fishnets.
And fishnets.
Indeed you should have.
And stilettos.
And yes, and remember that for future reference.
All right, then.
Otherwise, I'll be very disappointed. Good girl.
Good.
Without sounding very patronising. Good girl. Well done. Dress for me. We're inside the final few seconds. I'm going to disappear before I get slapped. I'll see you all in a short while. Love you.
I wouldn't slap him, really. Not really. Oh, not hard anyway. Okay. So it looks as if Rob's previous number there was 14, so let's bring in that wheel for you. Spinning from 14 red, number of love. Good luck. Result, 5 red, odd. Now 5 is a low number. That's in your numbers between 1 and 18. You'll find the number 5 in your second column. Number 5 you'll find in your first 12 or your first dozen. And the number 5 you'll find in your tiers section of that wheel. There you go. Number 5, there's your confirmation, and you can see the tiers section just highlighted there at the bottom of the wheel. Let's go for a new game. Let's have a look at our winners then. How was 5 for you? Was 5 alive? Let's see. Kidderman, 36. Number 9 for CC. Do you know, now I'm going to get all the names messed up tonight. I can just see it's going to be one of those nights. Namu, 90, 180. SWFC, 46, 4 for Palatine. Norma, 2, 72, Lordwood. Go-Go, 72, 360, Pottin. Glenda, 108. How you doing, Glenda? David, 18, 64 for Jim. Sparky, 10 and 72 for Kilka, I think that was. Casino, Kalon and Stuboid on the layout already. Well done. Well, you're watching Live Roulette. I'm Victoria Showers, and you can find us here 7 days a week. That's right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, 7 days. From 6 in the evening right the way through until 4 a.m. in the wee hours of the morning. So how do you get involved? Quite simply, you can join us via the internet, all the w's.liveroulette.com, or call us on the telephone, 08714 247 247. Now, you must remember that telephone number is not a premium rate number. Oh, no. That will cost you just 10 pence a minute from a BT landline. Now, should you be calling on your mobile or other networks, I really can't vouch for that 10 pence a minute. The price could vary. So what is roulette? You know, it's simple once you know it. It's a game of luck. It's a game of chance. It's where you get to predict where you think that little white ball is going to land once we've spun that wheel. Simple. I know exactly how you've joined us. I know exactly what medium you've chosen, because I can see here on my leaderboard, on my players board, I know Spencer's on the internet. Home Planet is on the phone. Should be phoning home. Waynimo, Kalon. And I can tell that by the icons against your name. I know exactly what's happening on the other side, because you're placing your chips in various combinations, be it splits, be it straights. And if Rob hasn't gone through that with you already, I may touch on that a little bit later. Utilising the outside as well, and also the columns there at the bottom of the layout. And this little bit at the front here, it's what we call a marquee. It's like a holding place, if you will, for all the previous winning numbers. Some people do, some people don't. You may be someone that sits there and think, hold on a minute, I see a pattern there. I'll use that to help me with my next prediction. A lot of people do that. When I was working as a croupier in a casino, loads of people used to use the marquee to help with their predictions. And right here is my flaming clock. I like saying flaming. Counting down from 2.5 minutes, let's spin. That's right, the table is now closed. Very busy this evening, so let's bring in that real wheel for you. This time spinning from 5 red. Good luck. A result, 25 red, odd, 25 being a high number, 19 to 36 you'll find number 25, 25 in your first column, in your third 12 or your third dozen, and the number 25 you'll find in the Voisin de Zero section of that wheel. There you are. There's your confirmation, 25 red. You can see that highlighted or flashing in the Voisin area of the wheel. Let's go for a new game. And winners then for 25, how did you fare? Rodskin, 36. 18 for Julesy. Oh, I've got Danny Boy, I've got Butch, I've got 1600 there. All the other winners you'll see just above the marquee. Jim at 4, 18 My Lab. Kalia, 108. 18 for Brittany. Sooty, 39. 6 for Parnick Crew. EC, 10. Last time, 72. 150 for Splat. 0. 15. 20 for MJ. Leo Lee, I don't know. What was that? Was that Leo Lay? Toronto, Raju and Bola on the layout already. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to talk about the French sections of the wheel. The game that you see, you know, you've got two forms of roulette. You've got American roulette, you've got French roulette, which is what we play. We play French roulette. American roulette, on a roulette reel there, you'll see 2 zeros, and normally 0 is a house number. So we're going to slow the wheel down a second. We're going to show you what the Voisson de 0 section looks like. At the moment, that wheel is going in a clockwise fashion. So we're going to slow that down, and I'm going to show you the Voisson area. Now, the Voisson is covered from 25 all the way around to 22. So all of these numbers here. And I think there are roughly about 17 numbers there. So from there all the way around. That's the Voisson. What I'll do next is I'll show you that on the layout. So we'll send that back in a clockwise fashion. There we are. There we are. Now let's show you that on the layout itself. This is a 9-chip outlay, all denominations of 9. And you'll see from here, we've got a street there, 0, 2, 3, a street covering 3 numbers. You've got 2 chips on that one. Now, should any of those arise, any one of those numbers there, then your payout there will be 11 times 2, so 22 to 1 will be the payout there. Okay, we've got a split on 4-7, we've got a split on 12-15, 18-21 split, 19-22. We've got 2 chips there on the corner. That's a 25-29 corner and a 32-35 split. There you go. That's a Voisson. Should you be selecting that via the phone or the internet, that's done automatically. Don't worry. You haven't got to remember all of that. So let's get ready to close that table right now and spin. There you go. The table is closed. So let's bring in that wheel. This time spinning from 25. Red. Good luck. We have a result, 19, red, odd. 19 is a high number, just the number 19 you'll find in your first column, in your second 12 or your second dozen. And the number 19 you'll find, yet again, in the Voisson de 0 section of that wheel. And there you are. There's your confirmation, 19 red. You can see that highlighted in the Voisson de 0 section at the top. Let's go for a new game. And now for the winners for 19. If by any chance I'm getting your name wrong, please email me so I get it right. Solbringe, 78, 18 in my lab. Graham, 2. Well, that's easy. 1672. MJ, 20. 18 for Luxor. Danone, sounds like a yogurt, 4. Pottin, 540. I hate yogurt. Lloyd, 72. Ali, 12. 765 Bents. UK Tiger, 54. 20 for Nobel. Starboard, 36. And 10 for Butch. Casino, Fat Boy and Jim. All on the layout already. Pint, please. Don't do pints. Okay, right, now what we're going to have a look at is the number and its neighbours. That's right, that's another combination of chips that you can place down here on the layout when it comes to Casino Land. This time the wheel is going in an anti-clockwise fashion. So, just slow that down for you. And I'll show you 19 and its neighbours just there. So the neighbours of 19 will be 2 numbers on either side. So that'll be 32, 15, 4 and 21. It'll be those numbers right there. That's 19 in the neighbours, and that will go for any number around the wheel. So let's take that back in an anti-clockwise fashion. So what we'll do is we'll show you that on the website, okay? Let's bring that up for you. Once you've registered with us and you become a premium player, this is what you see. There you go. Now, what happens is, if you wanted to do any number on the wheel in its neighbours, you would hover your mouse or your cursor over any one of those numbers, hover it there for a while. What would happen is, on either side of that number would be highlighted its neighbours. Once you let that go, it's automatically placed for you all over the layout. No matter if you're using the website or if you're using the telephone, it's done automatically. So again, you haven't got to remember. The great thing about being in a casino environment is, and this used to happen a lot of the time, I tell you what, hundreds of times in one evening, people would throw the chips over and say 0 in the neighbours, and you just got to be able to place it really quick. So this is done automatically for you. So we're going to get ready to close that table right now. Now you've seen the neighbours of a number. I'll try and show you the other French sections as we go along through the course of the evening. So 7 seconds and counting down. Get ready to place those last chips. I'm about to close the table and spin. And who do we have in play today? Have we got Lucy Elastic? Oh, well, I like Lucy Elastic. I like her name. I do like these aliases. But you've got to keep them clean, you know. I know the tendency is to try and get away with being a bit naughty and a bit rude. Thing is, a bit cheeky. Thing is, I won't get to see it because they'll change it in there. They'll change it to something like John Doe or numbers. So who we got? We got Lloyd's, we got Last Time, Potting. Is that, say, Kit Kat? Okay, Kit Kat. Lucky Double G, Lord Wood. Now, where is Jar World? Because I like that one too. I like Jar World. Jar World's not with us this evening. Jar World. Wayne Mo, UK Tiger, Easy Tiger. Star World is there. But we've got Jar World. Lou is there. David, Andy. Right. Fin Bob. Right, bringing up the wheel for you. We're going to spin there from 19 red. Good luck. Result, 32 red, even. 32 is a high number. The number 32 you'll find in your second column, in your third 12 or your third dozen, and again in the Voix de Zero section of that wheel. There you are, there's your confirmation, 32 red. Let's go for a new game. (32) being one of the neighbours of 0. So if you are playing 0 in the neighbours, 32 is your number. The J-Dog, 72. UK Tiger, Easy Tiger, 18. 18 for Roz, Kim, Norma, 4. 150 for Splat, Glenda gets 18. Jack, 18. 61 for Hazel, Aloha, 72. Ross, 12. Barnet Crew, Lucky Jim, 126. My Lab, or Me Lab, 36. 30 for Dean and Eric Puss, 18. Eric, I think you just snuck in there with that cheeky name. Khalid, and lots of winners there just above the marquee, 32, proving to be quite a popular number. Right, now we were discussing the French sections. I was hoping to make it easier to land in the TS section, but I didn't. It's the way it goes. Already there's a pattern. Is it me or is there a pattern? The last 3 numbers, if I'm right, have been all Voissons, and the last 5 numbers have been red. You could be using the marquee to help you make your next prediction. Keep an eye on it. Okay, we're going to slow the wheel down a second. We are going in a clockwise direction. So we're going to slow that down, and I'm going to show you the tiers. So we'll bring in the wheel for you so you can see that. So let's slow that down. Now your tiers section will be from number 33, so from this side, just here, including 33 by the way, all the way round this way to 27. So that's roughly, I would say, about a third of the wheel, thereabouts. That would be your tiers section. So we'll send it back in a clockwise direction, I think we were going in. We were. And then what we'll do is we'll show you that on the layout. Again, something else you haven't got to remember. The good thing is, all splits. And with a tiers, you've got a 6-chip outlay, or denominations of 6. So we've got 5/8 split, 11/10, 13/16, 24/23, or 23/24, 27/30, and 33/36 split. Whether you're selecting that via the telephone or via the internet, it's all done automatically. You haven't got to worry about trying to remember all of that for yourself. Okay, we'll bring everything back. And we'll get ready to close that table and spin. Stay right there. That's right, the table is closed. Looking real busy out there this evening. Still placing your chips. Spinning from 32 red this time. Good luck. Result, 23 red. Odd. 23 is a high number. You find the number 23 in your second 12, or your second dozen. The number 23 you'll find in your second column. And number 23 you'll find in your tiers section of the wheel. And there you go. There's your confirmation, 23 red. You can see all the flashing section there, that's the tiers, and also on the layout there as well. Let's go for a new game. And while we do that, while you're placing your chips, let's have a look at the winners. First one out the gate, Soulbringe, 18. And more winners, by the way, just above the marquee there. Volvo, 36. Rosso, 4. 30. Droslin. Pippa gets 61740 for Bensi. Lord Wood, 144. Khalid, 72. 3 for Toronto. Lou at 3. 96 for Enel Mouse. David for 72. 3 for Norma. S555 RMD 30. Eric Puss. You're in there. I've got to say hello to, is it SWFC? Hi. SWFC is one of our premium players. I've got to say happy birthday to his friend Sedge. Is that his real name? Is that the name his mother gave him when he was born, when he was christened? Sedge. I reckon that's another nickname. Tell us what his name means. Go on, email me in and tell me. So yes, right now, another section that we haven't covered yet is the Orphelin section of the wheel. So we are going in a anti-clockwise direction. So we'll slow that down and we'll show the Orphelin section. Now this time the Orphelin is a little bit like what we call the bow tie of the wheel. And that's because it comes in two sections. The Orphelins will start from there. So 17 to 6, so 17, 34 and 6 at that end, and then almost like a bow tie at the other side you've got from number 1 to the number 9. So you've got those numbers there. That's the Orphelin. Literally just like a bow tie. So we'll send that back in the anti-clockwise direction, and we'll show you all of that up here on the layout. Thank you. This time it's a 5-chip outlay, or denominations of 5. So what have we got? We've got a 1 straight on the number 1. We've got a split on 6, 9, a 14, 17 and 20 split. It's handy. And then just over here, a 31, 34 split. Remember, selecting via the phone or via the internet. You haven't got to remember that. I have to remember that if you were throwing me those chips across the table. You don't have to remember. So let's get ready to close that table and spin. Stay right there. That's right. It is spin time. The table is now closed. Let's bring in that wheel. Spinning from 23 red. Good luck. the result. 30, red, even now. 30 is a high number. The number 30 you'll find in your third column, in your third 12 or your third dozen, and the number 30 in the TS section of that wheel. And there you go. There you have it, 30 red. That's your confirmation. I think it's time for a new game. And now for the winners for 30. How did you do? You'll see Stewpot, Go-Go, Win for Live, Sparky, Chetna, Lloyd's, Campo, Manu FC and Fingers, Manu FC, Glenda, Eric Puss, 18, Lucky June 144, 36 for Lou, oh, Penfold for 8, 36 for Soul, Khalid 18, 54, Pathisis, Bahala 48, 3 for Sooty, Namu 36, 540 Lucky Double G, 342 Polish, 3 for Toronto, and Malab 9. Well done. Volvo, Rosso and Chalulu on the layout already, first on. Not messing around tonight, not wasting any time whatsoever. Right, we're going to be having conversations and we're going to be talking about cruises. Not that type of cruising, I know what you're thinking, stop it, behave. Cruising on luxury cruise liners. My favourite subject, my specialty, because whilst in between television contracts, I was also a travel agent and also a cruise specialist. So I know all there is to know about cruises. Any questions you've got, any advice, maybe you're going on a cruise this winter, which if you're going in the Caribbean is going to be the best time to go because we would have been out of the hurricane season, so nice time to cruise. You'll always find that if you are thinking of going on a cruise, especially to the Caribbean, a good time to cruise is between now and November, right the way around until May, June, a little bit of July. It depends on which side of the Caribbean you're going to. Because from August through to October, that sort of time, it tends to be hurricane season, especially in September. And what you'll find, by the way, is the Med, when a lot of the ships, once they've left the Caribbean because of the hurricane season, what they do is they reposition to the Med because that's where the summer is. So that's another tip for you. So good time to cruise in the Med would be sort of anywhere from June to October. Still nice and warm, especially in Greece. Really nice. And then after that, you're looking, if you're doing the Caribbean, good time to go anytime from now onwards. So we're going to be talking about cruises. All your emails, comments at liveroulette.com. How about it? And remember, if I'm not pronouncing your name right, you've got to let me know. And I'd like to know what the SWF is for. Is that right? SWFC is for. And I want to know what is it a football club or not that? Is it Sheffield Wednesday? See? I know. And what does Sedge mean? Let's spin. I just got that at the last minute. Or did I hear little voices in my ear? I think I might have heard a little voice. Okay, let's bring in the wind. And let's spin from 30 red. Good luck. The result, 35 black. Odd. 35 is a high number. You'll find the number 35 in your second column. 35 you'll find in your third 12 or your third dozen and in the Voisin de Zero section of that wheel. And there you have it. There's your confirmation, 35 black, and you can see that highlighted in the Voisin section. I think it's time for a new game. And whilst you're placing your chips, let's have a look at our winners. How did you fare? Ben, does that say Berry? Bear Joni, 9, that's a different one. Jim, 36, 26 for Norma, Droslin, 30, 270 last time. Diddy, as in P, 100. Sky, 12, 36 for Soul. Win for Life, 15, 126, 1600. Sooty, 15. 6 for Rhodesian, Andy, 30, 49 Kit Kat. Andy, 10. 2 Andys. Salad. I I like to try and work them out, you see. And Casino, Chilulu on the layouts already. Well done. So yes, we are talking cruises. I was watching a show, as I do quite often, watch the cruises, planning my next cruise, that's what I'm doing. And I was looking at the new ship to the Cunard fleet, which is the Queen Mary 2. Now, did you know that the Queen Elizabeth, the QE2, is soon to be turned into a hotel? I'm not quite sure where she's going to be docked, but I know that I think she's got one more world cruise to do, and I think beginning of January, February next year, 2008, she's going to. I think it may be Dubai, and it's going to be a very luxurious hotel, and she's not going anywhere. She's just going to be docked, not moving. So, and I think the very, very last cruise, I think people are taking bookings for that as we speak. So if you're thinking about, maybe you're sitting at home thinking, oh, one day I'll do the QE2, don't even think about it, because she will not be going anywhere in 2008. She's going to be docked. But the Queen Mary 2 now, taking over, such a grand, luxurious ship, seriously. And there are lots of things to take into account. If you're someone who's going cruising, you've got to think about what you like to do, you know, whether it's not even a cruise, what sort of person you are. Are you someone that likes more the fun side of sort of just enjoyment of socializing? Are you someone that likes more serious? Are you into more adventure, more sort of art? There are cruises for everybody. Gone are the days when it was the old fogies cruising. I took my daughter for a cruise on my 40th and loads of friends, and we had a blast. Went on Royal Caribbean, it was absolutely fantastic. Just what I'd expected, because obviously I was selling the cruises, so I knew. But for those that don't know, do your research. I'm here to help if you need some help. Let's close that table and spin. That's right, the table is now closed. So bring in that wheel for you. And there's going to be a change of dealer after this spin. You would have seen him already. It's our Rob. So spinning them for 35 black. Good luck. Result, 3 red odd. 3 is a low number. You'll find the number 3 in your third column, in your first 12 or your first dozen, and you'll find the number 3 in the Voisin de Zero section of that wheel. There you are. There's your confirmation. Voisin is highlighted. And let's bring on the winners right now. Andy L. There are 2 Andys today. 24. Neil at 200. 48 for Innomouse. 10 for Rosso. 1600 he. 36. 36 for Fingers. 1080. Smithers. 50. 30 for Raju. Is that Lack? 18. Junior Vids. 120. 180 for Polish. Chloe. 33, 54 for Marks and Knowles, 72. Look, there's Skywalker, there's Kit Kat, there's Pipe Police. Oh, Penfold. Oh, we got to go. We got to go. Stay right where you are, because we are going to be joining another channel very shortly. Stay right there. Don't move. See you after this.
It's gone. I'm here. Hello to Bravo 2. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining everybody else that's here. There's a whole great big gang of us. Don't believe me? Watch this. New game, please. Are you ready? Names will start appearing there any second now. Good evening to you if you are on Bravo 2. My name's Rob Lamar, and this is Live Roulette, the premier roulette entertainment show in the world. Just over 2 minutes on the clock. We give you 2.5 minutes for you to place your chips, and there's Junior Vids already first in. 2.5 minutes to place your chips, okay? After you've done that, you probably do it a lot quicker. We go for a spin in this here wheel. We don't go to a tape of a wheel. We don't disappear. We don't even have somebody else come in and spin it for us, okay? Because we can, all right? Because we are professionals. We can do it. We have the licenses and everything. See, we've been trained fully to do that. So we don't need two of us here. We don't need to go to tapes. We do it all here, right now. I don't have a table here, sitting here, defunct, derelict, just sitting there with me placing chips on it. No fun in that. This is your chips. These are being placed on the table. If you are playing on our website, which is there, liveroulette.com, then you have your very own table. You can see what you're doing, but here you can see what everybody else is doing, if it matters to you. Why should it? You worry about your own chips. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing, because it doesn't matter, because the payouts don't change, do they? That's the beauty of roulette. Everybody, I mean everybody, you could all decide, I know, I'm going to place a chip on number 1. And you all place a chip on number 1. If that happens, then so be it. It makes no difference. It's not going to go, hey, everybody's placing chips on number 1. Change the payout on number 1. Not going to happen. It is always the same. A static odds game. That's what roulette is. The odds do not change. So it doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. You do what you do. Because if somebody else decides to copy you, so be it. So be it. Inside that final 30 seconds now, your last chance to place your chips before we hit that wheel and do that spin. What have we got here? Hello to you all. Look at this, filling up nicely. As I say, if you are on Bravo 2, we'll go over how to play and what's in it for you, okay? I'll tell you, when you're placing those chips, yeah, what it's worth. Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all about, isn't it? I've gone all London. I'm not from London. It's the hat. Let's bring in the wheel. Now, here we go. This is it. This is the same wheel that you're seeing right here in the centre of your screen. Just a different version. We've got a camera up in the sky, looking down. It's the helicopter camera. Looking down on it so you can see the table. This will then fill the screen and you'll see a close-up of the wheel. The very best of luck to you all. Let's spin. Good luck. $35 black. Black 35 is in the final dozen. The 19s to 36s. An odd number in the second column and the Voisin section of the wheel. That's black 35. Here's the confirmation for black 35. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see winners for black 35. Here they come. Look at this. There we go. We got Hazel 30s with 9, 15 for Win for Live. Finn Bob 12 for you, also 12 for Sooty 5. Polish 180. Sparky, hello Sparky with 10, 12 for Razor. Bowler 4 with 10, 72 for Doobie. Marks 18, Rosso 20, 36 for Bala 12. Nemu 1, 54, 36 Home Planet. Toronto has 3. Well done to all the winners on that game. Let's say hello to Fatboy 13. Hello. Magnetized. Good evening. Raju 1, hello to you. The J-Dog. Bonsoir. And Butch 1, 2, 3. Bienvenue. Good hello to you all. That's my first 5. Always say hello to the first 5. And Solbringe is, from this moment forth, forever known as Soulbringer. Thank you for your email. Comments at liveroulette.com, anybody else's email. It is Soulbringer. But of course, you're only allowed up to 10 characters when you choose a nickname. And we run out of numbers. Run out of letters. See, next time you'd have known, get rid of the E and just put the R in. Bring R. We'd have been all right. Bring our R. Bring our Soulbringer. That's what you'd have been. Doesn't quite go with this outfit, that accent, does it? Anyway, so Soulbringer, you are from now on. Thanks for your email, and anybody else wants to email? Comments at liveroulette.com. Now we'll go over the website and everything, the layouts and the payouts for you in just a short while. Over here's the table, there's the table, the wheel, your names. Now, of course, look on here, the icons. See, of course, little mouse means you're playing on the internet. Good to have you here. Now, of course, if you have just joined us on Bravo 2, hello. Good to have you with us. And if you're playing on Virgin as well, whether it's on Freeview or cable, you can play on the website after you've already registered. And we are there from 6 p.m. So you don't have to wait until later in the evening or early in the morning. You can join us at any point from 6 p.m. and of course on Tuesdays, it is Tuesdays, from 6:30 until 8. Okay, we have that 90-minute period where we are solely on the internet, okay, because we allow the guys from Big Box Bingo to make an appearance on our channel. Yes, we let them come on. They pay the rent, so we let them come in. So they'll do that. So that's only on Tuesdays from 6:30 until 8. But you can join us on the website any other time, any other day. Table is closed, the wheel is in play. Thank you. Good luck, everybody. $20, black. Black 20 is in the second dozen, the 19s to 36s even. The 19s to 36s, it is an even number in the second column and the au fond section of the wheel. That's black, number 20. And confirmation of black 20 on the screen. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see our winners for black 20. They are as follows. We have a Nice Tech with 9.50 for Droslin. Soulbringer 36. Rosso 6, 18 for Eric Puss. Dazzers 29, 27.50 for Diddy. Hello Diddy. Go-Go 3, 144, 9 for Bajoni, sorry, if you didn't hear that correctly. Steve B1, 108, 198 for Glowy, 1980. Sky 11, 21, 80 for Andy, 44. Polish 270, 12 for Finn Bob. Milab 38 for you as well. Casino, Raju 1, Pine Bleeds, Butch 123, and Gagos. First 5, good luck to you. Right then, what's in it for you? You want to see? This is what happens when you place chips on the table. Of course, it is a static odds. These odds do not change. Single number. Black 20, please, hit me. There we go. Hit me. 35 to 1 is the payout. For every one chip you place, you receive 35 chips back, should that number come in. Here at Live Roulette, you always get your original stake back, so you'll have 36 chips, because it includes the original one you placed. Right, that's single number. Next up is a split, 2 numbers. There we go, like so, of course, horizontally or vertically, has a payout of 17 to 1. 3 numbers, a street, has a payout of 11 to 1. That's how the chip placed down the bottom, covering 3 numbers. Next up is a corner. There we go, corner, covering 4 numbers there with a payout of 8 to 1. Then we have a line, much like the street, sits on the line between 2 streets, has a payout of 5 to 1. Okay, that's everything you can do on this part of the wheel, of the table. Next up, we've got the dozens. Okay, first dozen, covering numbers 1 to 12. Second dozen, numbers 13 to 24. And third dozen, numbers 25 through to 36, all with a payout of 2 to 1. Also in the dozen section, you've got the columns, 12 going that way, second column, and third column, all with 12 numbers going that way, with the payout of 2 to 1. Finally, down the bottom here, this is the outside section, the evens chances. We've got the numbers 1 to 18, half the table covered. 19 to 36, half of the table covered. Remember, 0 is not included in these outside sections here. We've got the evens, all the even numbers on the table, all the odd numbers are covered by placing a chip there. And then finally, all the red numbers and all the black numbers are covered by placing chips there. This final outside section has a payout of 1 to 1, doubling up. If you place 1 chip, you receive 1 chip back. That's how it works. That's what's in it for you. There's all your chips. Busy, busy, busy. Let's spin. Table is closed, the wheel is in play. Good luck. $13 black. Black 13 is in the second dozen, the 1s to 18s, an odd number in the first column and the tiers section of the wheel. Black 13. Black 13. New game, please. Place chips, let's see our winners for Black 13. They are as follows. Here's our winners. We've got Ping and Pong with 36.54 for Knowles 1. Kyukio has 6, 9 for Nice Tech. Casino with 12. 2 for Don 1. Finbob 12. 126 Lucky Jim. S 555 Ramad 30. 3 Sky 11. Telford 10. 3 for Ailey. Eric Puss 18. 10 Sparky. Magnetized 2. Hold on. Go-Go 3, Luxor 32, Bala 12, the J-Dog, and King Ants. Hello there. Hope you're well. Good to have you all here with us one more time. Or for the first time, if you have just joined us. Howdy. just with a hat, you just have to just give a little tip, little doff of the hat just there. Doff. There's a word that doesn't get used often anymore, does it? I wonder why. Rubbish word. It just sounds worse than it is. Yeah, you just... Hello. Good to have you all. So it's great to have you all here. Now, I was talking about emails a little while ago. Let me just disappear and back again. Grab my clipboard here. Had a couple of emails in already. I want to say a big hello to Pink Tiger. Thank you very much for calling me Bugsy. Thank you very much. Thanks for that. And Solitaire sent me a huge email. Thank you very much. Says, evening, Rob. Is that really you? Yes, it is. I thought I tuned into an Al Capone movie. Thank you. Or a... I don't know who these are. Freddie and the Dreamers. Who are they? Video. Did Freddie and the Dreamers make video? They a long time ago, probably before video were made. I'm still scared in case you turn heavy on us and send a bullet through my screen. As you may have noticed, I don't have my violin case with me, so that ain't gonna happen. It's a very flash, snazzy ensemble, and you look amazing. Thank you very much. It is, of course, Solitaire's suggestion was a couple of weeks ago, said that I should try for the Maverick look, which I did well, just over a week and a half ago now. I did the Maverick look and the gangster look as well, which is the sort of the theme I've gone for this evening. So both looks have been completed. There we go, Solitaire. So it's all down to you, really, just putting the thought in my head and making me do it. Yeah, because I'll do anything. Anything for a bit of fun. Lots on this. We'll go over in a bit. Table's closed. Let's bring the wheel in play. There it is. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for playing. Six, black. Black 6 is in the first dozen, the 1s to 18s, an even number in the third column and the Orphans section of the wheel. That's black, number 6. And here's the confirmation of black number 6 on the screen. New game, please. Place your chips, please. Let's see our winners for black number 6. They are as follows. Tiger Eye, hello there, with 60, 108 for Polish. Brittany 11, 48, 108. Go-Go 3, Ken 896, 25 for you. 342 for Lucky Jim. Nimu 1 has 36.30 for Home Planet. Finbob 12, 6 for Pippa, 21. Mr. Kev, hello Mr. Kev, with 9. Don 1 has 4, 180 for Last Time. Bowler 4, 24. Jim 6323. Is that a code? There's Jim 6323. Junior Vid, Zeus, Butch and Enor Mouse. First 5 players. Good luck to you 5. Good luck everybody that's playing on this game. Look at that, 4 black numbers we've had in a row right now. There we go, all down there on the marquee, there for your benefit, to help you to possibly allow you to see what has been happening, to decide what may happen in the future. It's maybe you go back to the past to put right what once went wrong, and only then you can make the leap home. Sorry, I had a quantum leap moment then. Well, sorry about that, totally. Best TV show ever. There we go, ever, without doubt. Without doubt. Brilliant. Everybody loves Quantum Leap. But anyway, back to the email. I'm not going to go into that tonight. We'll save that for another night. Now, did you say I don't know what they call us? I don't think so, but I may have. Is that the name of a newly discovered dinosaur by any chance? I don't know what they call us. Very good, thank you. I know you made a big occasion of Halloween and your local paper carried an article on the weird goings-on. This seemed to attract a lot of spectators. It did. Question, do you do the same extravaganza at Christmas? No. I'd love to see you emerging from your chimney, waving and maybe throwing gifts to all the kids. The reindeer could be grazing on the front lawn and you'd need a few pretty girls as helpers. Okay, wearing striped stockings and mini dresses. Whatever. Solitaire, I think you know me too well. Yes, it would be stockings and mini dresses. You got me going there now. It's like all in, of course, the carry-on feel. Style, that's what I meant, not feel. Excuse me. Yes, it would. No, don't do it for Christmas. Christmas, as much as I love Christmas, you do get a bit bored of the decorations after a while. That's why. Table is closed. Excuse me. I forgot to put it down. Wheel is in play. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for playing. $19, red. Red 19 is in the second dozen, the 19s to 36s, an odd number. In the first column and the Voisin section of the wheel. That's red 19. Red 19 has been confirmed, like so. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see our winners for Red 19. They are as follows. We have Droslin with 30.10 for Telford. Soulbringer, 6 for you. Dazos, 29 with 36, 108 for Nimu, 1. Khalid, 911, 72, 18 for Luxor, 32. Kayukio has 18 also for Eric Puss. Uluru, 47, 472. 18 for Lack, 83. Raju, 1, 32, 20 for Milab. Finbob, 12, 70 for Scotty, 27. Well done. Kazi, no. Gogo 3, Mambo 95. This is Mambo 95. Magnetised, pie please. First 5, good luck to you 5. Now I've got to just dip over here again. One. Just pick up. I've got a shelf over there. It'd be great if I had a shelf here. But there's no shelf here. That would be ideal. Or even here. Or there. But it's over there. Hey, I'm not a designer. They feel that's what works. They're so cute. Now, back to my email. comments@liveroulette.com is the email address to send your emails into. Now, I'm going to keep this email short. Thank you very much. And I was just thinking of 6 controversial films that some people hate and others love. Now, I wasn't going to talk about films tonight, but you just have to drag me in, don't you? Just thinking of 6 controversial films. Definitely Titanic. Yes, of course, some people hate, some people love. I fall in the, I wouldn't say hate, just dislike. I just found it a little bit dull, a little bit near. Yeah, I know the boat sinks. Sorry if I've ruined it for anybody. But, yeah, just, no. I preferred, what was it, A Night to Remember? The original, but not the original, but a an older version of the Titanic story. Then Lost in Translation. Yes, there's only two good reasons for watching Lost in Translation. One is, of course, Bill Murray. The other, Scarlett Johansson. Apart from that, the story's not up to much. Not that funny, but those, you know, he's generally witty, which is cool. He's Bill Murray being Bill Murray, which is a good thing, because Bill Murray's brilliant. And Scarlett Johansson, she's just great. And back to stockings and mini dresses. The table is closed, the wheel is in play. Good luck, everybody. $20. Black. Black 20 is in the second dozen. The 19s to 36 is an even number in the second column and in the Orphans section of the wheel. That's black, number 20. Black 20 has been confirmed, like so. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see our winners for black number 20. They are as follows. We've got Bowler 4 with 2012 for Finbob. Kitterman, hello there, with 126.72 for Steve B1. Lloyd's 144.900 for Waynemo. Butch 123, you got 6 there. Columbus 12.81 for S555 Rund. Milab 18. Pithis has 180. I hope I'm saying that correctly. 54 for Nimu 1. Raju 123 for Ailey. Cook 1 with 18. That's the list of winners. This is the first 5. Raju 1, Magnetized, Pine Please, Casino and King Ant. Good luck to you 5. Thanks for joining us. This number here, 08714 247 247, is a national rate number. Just 10p from your BT landlines. That'll mean that you're not being fleeced by one of those premium rate numbers. It's not one of those. Just 10p from your BT landlines. Other networks and mobiles may vary. Do check before you call if you have any concerns. Good to see you all here playing with us this evening. And of course, do keep your emails coming in. Comments at liveroulette.com is our email address. So get on in. As I said, I had a very long email from Solitaire. Thank you very much for that. With a few films that are deemed controversial or just, you know, the love-hate thing. Some people love, some people hate. I'll add Moulin Rouge, which in my family split us down the middle. For some, they're all-time favourite, but others couldn't even watch to the end. I couldn't watch to the end. I got thoroughly bored by Moulin Rouge. Just my own personal opinion. Next would be Amélie. I love it, but it's too affected and bitty for some. I understand what they mean. It's quite quaint in a sort of, yeah, it's a film that you can just flick on, flick off, and not really get too deep into. You can just sort of be, it's a skim-over film. It can be on, it's almost a background film, I think. Then Happiness, which is witty and clever, but obviously considered immoral by some. Final choice would be The Life of Brian, which offends religious folk. Yes, of course, it's been thrown up many a time, hasn't it? Life of Brian, of course, always comes first in polls for funniest comedy as well. But of course, I'm going to go also for the 2006 Da Vinci Code, the ultimate divider of opinions. Brilliant film, a must for some, an awful movie, boring for others, because it's not quite the book. Matter of taste and sensitivities, I guess. Thank you, Solitaire. Bringing in that wheel, it's in play. The very best of luck to you all. Good luck. $25 red. Red 25 is in the final dozen. The 19s to 36 is an odd number in the first column and the Voisin section of the wheel. That's red 25. Here's your confirmation, red 25. New game. Place your chips. Let's see our winners for red 25. And this time we have Wayne Moe with 180. Not forgetting we've got winners down here above the marquee as well. Toronto with 3, 6 for Barnet Crew, Lloyd's 216, Peugeot Boy with 45, 19 for Bajoni. Hello there, Tom Jerry 2, Potter 117, 36 for Kitterman, Go-Go 3 108, 18 for New 007, Khalid 911 with 72, 576 for Lucky Jim, Brittany 1154 and 18 for Squirrel 3. Magnetised, Butch 123, Rosso, Marks and Go-Go 3, first 5 players on the table. Good luck to you and good luck everyone else. Here of course we see the website players, liveroulette.com is the website, and of course here are our phone players. There's the phone number there, 0714 24/7 24/7 from your BT landlines. Other networks and mobiles may vary, but only 10p from BT, of course. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Looking at the table, you see lots of chips being placed on there. Tell you what, that's great. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. It is a Monday, of course. We're nearing the end of November, and was tagged onto the end of the email from Solitaire that I just read out. They said it's Saturday, isn't it, the first? Of course, I'll be opening the first window of the Advent calendar, or even lighting that first Advent candle. Do people still do Advent candles? It's, what's the word I'm looking for? Old-fashioned. that wasn't the polite word I was looking for. I was trying to look for something that wasn't old-fashioned. Yeah, that's just people do it. I know, a lot of churches do it, don't they? They light the Advent candles, and they have the big 4 candles all there, one in each week. And do they still do it in schools? You remember you used to have an orange and you'd shove a candle in it? Maybe a little bit of tin foil over the top so you could hold the orange. Do they still do that? I don't know. If there's any parents out there, they've got children, they go, actually I do. Or maybe they don't do it yet. Maybe you won't know until they say, can you send an orange into school and a candle and a bit of tin foil? Once they tell you that, you know what they're doing. I don't know if they still do that. Come home with your little Advent card and then it ruins your orange, and it's like suck on your orange and then just tastes wrong. Yeah, I wonder. Do I really wonder? Yeah, I do. There's going to be a change of dealer after this spin as well. So a change of dealer after this spin, which is coming right now. Wheel is in play. The very best of luck to you all. Good luck. $17 black. Black 17 is in the second dozen. The 1s to 18s, an odd number in the second column and the Orphans section of the wheel. That's black 17. And here's your confirmation of black 17 on the screen. A new game, please. So place your chips. While you're doing that, let's take a look at our winners for black 17. They are as follows. Names down here, but names here are the ones that are red. Lloyd's 216, 72 for Khalid 911, China 007, 36, 126 for Sooty 5, Malab 54, 42 for S55 Rund, Rods Kim with 9, 36 for Ericus and Cook 1, Lucky Jim 288, 180 for Bogey 14, Brilliant 11, 36, 108 for Polish, Sparky 49, 144 and 12 for Finn Bob. Well done. Well done to you all. Raju 1, Telford, Butch 123 and Jim 63, 23. Almost a song. In the year 63, 23. Good luck. We won't do that one. First 5. Let's change dealers. Here she comes. Et voila.
Hello.
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 In the year 2525. I think my mum had that on 7-inch vinyl. Anyway.
Really?
What the hell's 7-inch vinyl?
Does anyone remember
what is that? I don't know.
I do.
How are you? Good to see you
I'm
again.
very well. I've just had an email from Solitaire.
That's
and
what
she
I was
says,
reading.
oh really?
What
She says,
does
hi
she
Victoria.
say?
She says, you must be the gangster's mole tonight.
You must be.
I must be. Like Michelle Pfeiffer in Scarface. Dollface. Like, yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer in Scarface, and I know you like those movies. Or Married to the Mob.
Married to the Mob.
Married to the Mob, we like that. She says she loves
toned.
Bugsy Malone, the junior mobsters with their splurge guns and pedal-driven cars.
Love those cars.
And her brother was crazy on Tallulah.
Tallulah. My
Jodie
name
Foster.
is Tallulah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. That. Used to have the book of it as well, the book of the film.
Oh, okay.
Like it was done like a comic style.
It's very clever though, wasn't it?
Scott
really
Baio,
good.
Jodie Foster.
That's it. I kind of remember those. I just remember those two.
Yeah,
what was the fat kid that was the little fat kid when he had all his hair was all greased back? Can't remember his full name now.
Oh, there was.
You know the one I mean?
You had Fat Sam.
Fat Sam.
Because you had Fat Sam's Grand Slam, Speakeasy.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, yes.
You got memory?
I'm just having a little thought. Anyway, I tell you what. While I'm going to go off thinking. I'll see you in a bit. Thinking with an F. Thinking.
As he just saunters off in his gangster way. Okay, so we are spinning from 17 black. Let's bring that wheel in for you. There you go. That was Rob's last number. Good luck. The result, 12, red, even. Now 12 is a low number. You'll find the number 12 in your third column. In your first 12, just your first dozen. And you'll also find the number 12 in the Voisin de Zero section of that wheel. There you go, there's your confirmation, 12, red. Let's have a new game. That's it. So while you are placing your chips, let's read out the winners. You can have Scarface, as our Solitaire said, or you could have Rob.
I choose Scarface.
There you go. You chose Scarface.
Where is he? Bring him in. Come on.
What was the famous words of that movie in Scarface? If you ever got a collector's photograph or anything to do with the collector's anything, paraphernalia from that movie, there will be a photo of him just looking out of a window.
With the guns.
Yes. What's the famous line?
What, the say hello? Say hello to my little friend. That one.
That's it. That's the
Where he just
one.
keeps shooting and shooting. There's a big debate. No, there isn't really, but there is. Are there more bullets and more F words thrown in that final sequence of that movie? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. What's this about spy names?
Spying. I'm looking for some really good spy names. Yeah, I'm going to go on the website and have a look.
Spy names.
If you go on the website.
But isn't the whole point of being a spy that nobody knows your name?
Yeah, but you can choose your own. If they gave you, we were just setting the scene. If they gave you the option to choose your own name,
own alias.
what would be your perfect spy name?
I'm trying to think.
Who was it that said Flash?
That wasn't me. That was our producer, whose last night it is, by the way.
Well, I'm going to go think of a
let me
good
know
one.
why. Flash. It's a good name. Worked for the Flash. Yeah. But he wasn't really a spy. Let's bring in the wheel. It's in play. And I'll wish you now the very best of luck. Good luck. 30, red. Red 30 is in the final dozen, the 19s to 36s, an even number. In the third column and the tiers section of the wheel. That's red 30. Brilliant. I'll tell you what's brilliant. Confirmation, red number 30, that's what's brilliant. New game, please. Place your chips, let's see our winners for red 30. They are as follows. Jimmy 89 with 2, 36 for New 007, Finn Bob 12, 54 for Brittany 11, Bajoni 18, 12 for Barnet Crew, Luciana 85, 18, 50 for Diddy, Lucky Jim 342, 216 Spencer Gogo 3, 108, 3 for Manu FC, Makona with 18, also with 18 Rods Kim, King and 36 for you. Well done to all the winners. Gogo 3, Barnet Crew Skywalker, Raju 1, Ross O. That's my first few players. Good luck to you. Good luck, everybody. Hello there, Rob Lamar, taking over one more time. And sorry, when I was just saying, well, that's brilliant. Somebody mentioned Maxwell Smart and Agent 99. Brilliant. Don Adams, legend. Legend. And of course, Steve Carell playing him in the movie. Well, not playing him, playing Maxwell Smart in the new Get Smart movie, which should be coming out 2008. Because it's already been filmed. So that one should be coming out, and there's no writer's strike involved in that one. I'm trying to think who was Agent 99. Can't remember. I did know, but I didn't expect it to pop up right tonight. Yeah, it's just one of the, you don't expect it. I know Steve Carell, definitely. If you go onto the old interweb and check out, was it IMDb? That's the one, the IMDb, isn't it? That's the one with all the information. It'll be on there. Steve Carell, definitely. Anne Hathaway, there we go. Agent 99. Princess Diaries, that was it. And it's got The Rock in it as well. He's another agent, isn't he? In that one as well. So, the trailer's actually not too bad. And Steve Carell does have that sort of everyman, not quite sure what entirely is going on around him kind of feel, but still thinking they're the best at what they do. He's got that sort of vibe, hasn't he? So I think he will work. Anne Hathaway, I'm still not entirely sold on her from Princess Diaries and Princess Diaries 2. Great sort of credentials she has. You never know. This could be her breakthrough. Or it could just be another stupid remake. We'll see. This table is closed. The table is closed. The wheel is in play. There it is. Let me wish you the very best of luck. Good luck. Black. Black 13 is in the second dozen, the 1s to 18s. It is an odd number. It is in the first column and the tiers section of the wheel. Black 13. Black 13 has been confirmed. New game, please. Place your chips, please. Let's see our winners for Black 13. They are as follows. We've got Dazaz 29 with 9108 for Zeus 31. S555 RMD with 39 for Skywalk 7. Bajoni also with 9 for Andy 44, Tiger Eye 60. 6 for Butch 123, Nemu 1 36. 90 for Sparky 49. Mark de Tank has 9. Hello, Mark de Tank. 27 for Ailey, Diddy 120, 27 for Milan, Bowler 4, 10 for you. Well done to all the winners on that game. Gogo 3 in Ormouse, S555 RMD, Peugeot Boy and Ross O. First 5 players, good luck to you 5. Black 13 confirmed, placed on the marquee. Table over there, all your chips going on it, all your names appearing here. Web, phone, however you're getting however you get in touch, however you're playing with us, we'll know there. There's our website, there's our phone number, 10p from your BT landline. That's how long you've got left to place your chips. Are we all done? Good. Get placing those chips. Comments at liveroulette.com is our email address, and thank you very much for all of your emails so far. Let me say a big hello to Magnetised. We saw Magnetised. Is some Magnetised still around? We might see you in a bit. If you are, hello, good evening to you. What Magnetised has to say is, hello Rob and everyone here tonight. So there you go. Hello to everyone. Just wanted to say hello, and may I say I love that suit and hat. Thank you very much. It suits you. You look wonderful. Thank you very much. Good luck to everyone tonight. This is my first night of playing. First night as well. Newbie in the house. Hello there. Hope you're getting the hang of it. Hope you've joined in. Hope you've enjoyed playing. Yes, I certainly hope so. And of course, we've still got all of our players here. We're looking after you. Thanks for joining us, Magnetised, and we look forward to seeing more of you here at Live Roulette here on 847, Virgin 1, on Brother 2, wherever you're watching, or even if you're on the web, liveroulette.com. Good to have you here with us, as it is good to have everyone. Yes, everyone, all of you, thank you for choosing, yes, thank you very much. Thank you for choosing us here at Live Roulette, the premier roulette entertainment show in the world. 10 cents, I'm not bragging, in the universe. There we go, let's get bigger. Inside that final 10, your last chance to place it. Oh, you're done with new 007 at the top? I think so. Game's closed. Let's bring that wheel into play. And I wish you all the very best of luck. Good luck. $25 red. Red 25 is in the final dozen, the 19s to 36s. It is an odd number in the first column and in the Voisin section of the wheel. That's red 25. Confirmation of red 25 is on your screens now. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see our winners for red 25. They are as follows. There's the Barney crew. Good evening to you with 636 for Pithis. Numero 1, 36, 180 for Polish. Kidderman, 108. Also 108 for Go-Go 3. Shoop, 102. 36 for Max03. Khalid, 911. 36. 126 for Uluru. Sparky, 49. 108. 36 for China, 007. Studi 5, 78. We've got 20 for Novell. New 007. 36. Do we need a new 007? Yes, we do. Go-Go 3, Barney Crew, Rosso, Enor Mouse and King Ant. The first 5 players placing their chips. Good luck to you. Or maybe we just need a new writer. We need somebody like Roger Moore as 007. This Daniel Craig nonsense. Trying to be like Jason Bourne. Get out of here. Right. That's, yeah, James Bond, Bourne's Bourne, and that's it. Never the twain shall meet. That's how they're supposed to be. The James Bond films are supposed to be over the top. None of this, oh, it needs to be more realistic. No, it doesn't. It's a film. Films don't have to be realistic. Films can be fun. And that annoys me when people go, yeah, well, I didn't believe it because it wasn't real. It was a film about aliens landing, taking over the world. Of course it wasn't real. Nobody, and things like that, when people say things like that, I'm thinking, can you not just switch off for a second and just allow yourself to follow a story, use your imagination? Or have you watched too much television and you've forgotten your train of thought and... No, I'm just messing. You've just forgotten everything. It's like, just switch off. Allow a story to wash over you. Believe what's on in the screen. If there's a 3-eyed, 1-armed purple people eater from somewhere else, believe they're real. Rather than go, yeah, well, didn't look too real. go with it. Go with the flow, go with the story. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be interesting. And there's none of that, oh yeah, they would never have been able to do that. Of course they wouldn't. That's why it's in a film and not in real life. So you don't see somebody jumping off a bridge and landing on a boat in every sort of town or city you go to. Because it's not real. Let's bring in that wheel, which is real. And I will say, this is seamless, this. Let's say the very best of luck to you all. Good luck, thanks for playing. .32, red. Red 32 is in the final dozen, the 19s to 36s, an even number. In the second column and the Voisin section of the wheel. That's red 32. Here's the confirmation of red 32. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see winners for red 32. They are as follows. We have names appearing here and here. We've got Daz's 2936, 180 for Lucky Jim. Mr. Kev, 90 for you. 36 for Ace, 2305. Pathicist, Saz, 72, 36 for New 007. Treats, 226, 36 for Tango. Possa, 180. 60 for Tiger's Eye. Max Steel. That's a great name. With 10, 36 for Raju. Yang Yang, 36, 6 for Barnet Crew. And Don 1 has 3. Well done to you. Gogo 3, Inormas, Rosso, Novell, and Butch, 1, 2, 3. The first 5 players. So Max Steel is in the building. Hello there, Max. Good to have you. Of course, just the other week we did the manliest man names to have. I'm trying to think. The winner was Staff Sergeant Max Fightmaster. There we go. That's the manliest man name that we could find in the world. Real person. So yes, his name's Max Fightmaster, and then he goes and becomes Staff Sergeant. Brilliant. I'm trying to give a couple of us. That's it, Flex Plexico. Captain Flex Plexico, I think he's in the Navy, which means he wasn't number 1. But there's some good strong names, and Max Steel would have got you on that list, absolutely. Max Steel, tough. It's the Max thing, isn't it? As Homer Simpson once said in an episode of The Simpsons, when he changed his name to Max Power, he got it from the side of a hairdryer. Where'd you get the name? Got it from the side of a hairdryer. See, Max Power. It's dynamic, it's powerful, as is Max Steel. Good to have you here with us. For the first time I've noticed you, you may have been with us before. Glad that you're here. Of course, stay with us. We've got a lot more, plenty of games to come for you this evening. And of course, we are here every night from 6 p.m, continuing through for a good 10 hours. 10 hours of roulette. Whether you're playing by the internet, liveroulette.com, or whether you're catching us on one of the many ways to catch us, be that, of course, satellite, cable, or Freeview. Good to have you here with us. Thanks for joining us. OK, 15 seconds left on the table. Your last chance to place your chips are all done. Still a few more chips flying on there. Keep it up. It is a Monday evening, of course. So your last chance to place those chips. I had no comments on whether they still make oranges in candles. And if they don't, I think they should. Let's bring in the wheel. Thank you very much. It's in play. Good luck, everybody. Number 8, black. Black 8 is in the first dozen, the 1s to 18s. It is an even number in the second column and the tiers section of the wheel. That's black, number 8. Confirmation of black number 8 is just here. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see winners for black number 8. Here we go. There's some names there. Look, Luciana and friends. Ailey with 3, 180 for Raja. It sounds like almost like a film. Nimu 108, 6 for Butch 123. Pathesis has 2, 36 for Sky 11. Shoop 84, 72 for Kidderman. Netgear 51, 36. Did you just take that off your internet box? Charm 4, 180 for Uluru. Doobie 72, 40 for Jim. Bowler 420, 18 for Mr. Kev. Well done to all of our winners on that game. There's luck E, Go-Go 3, Butch 123, Makona and Rosso, the first 5 players. Good luck to you, and good luck everybody else that joins us here this evening. There's Sudi, of course. The other week we had a whole load of names of old classic TV shows appearing on our board there. Good to have you here with us, Sudi. And there's an Enorm Mouse, even though not a classic TV show. I think it could have been. Good to have you all here with us here at Live Roulette. Now, I'm a big fan of mysteries, of science fiction, of conspiracy theories, urban legends, myths, all of that sort of stuff. I don't know if you are as well, but I am into that. Quite recently, I was going to read from here, but I'm not going to. I'll do this in a second. Quite recently, I'm just going to go into UFOs for a second. There seems to have been a lot of reports about UFO activity. I don't know if you may have read about it. It's something that's not really talked about a lot, well, surprisingly. Sort of buried away, and of course if there is something in the newspaper, it's maybe a small bit, like loads of bright lights seen such and such as all here, there, wherever. I know there was a load of red lights. Don't. A load of red lights seen in Enfield, which is in North London. If you don't know, just sort of North London, just off the M25. Quite a few nights ago, about 5-6 nights ago, there's a load of red lights in the sky. There we go, let's clear that up. And they still don't know what they are, so I thought I'd type it in, see if I found out, but nobody seems to know what they are. There's no... I know you might be thinking, all right, well, it's not too far from Heathrow, and you've got Stansted nearby, and Gatwick, so you do get a lot of planes in the air as well, but just plain red lights zigzagging across the sky. UFOs? Possibly. Let's bring in the wheel. That's not a UFO. I know exactly what that is. Good luck, everyone. Let's spin. Number 9, red. Red 9 is in the first dozen, the 1s to 18s. It is an odd number in the 3rd column and the or-false section of the wheel. That's red, number 9. Confirmation of red 9 is on the screens there. New game, please. Place your chips. Let's see our winners. For red 9, who we got this time? We have, there we go, Polish Nimu Campo there. We've got Jim 63-23 with 15, 28 for Ross O. Tiger Eye 64 for Shoop. Treats 2, hello there, with 324, 36 for Ace, 2305. Pathesis has 38, 45 for Home Planet, Diddy 54, 72 for Gagos, Zeus 31, 81, 252 for Lucky Jim. Evie Ally has 54, 162 for Luru, Don 1 with 6. Hello there, Butch, good to have you here with us. 9 confirmed, placed on the marquee there, 155 on the clock. There's Jim making an appearance as well. In you come, guys, and girls, of course. King Ant, Bonnie Crew, and Andy as well, making up the first 5. Good luck to you. So, yes, so UFOs and sort of conspiracies. Have you heard of all like the Illuminati and things like that? I'm quite into all that. I find it quite fascinating, and sort of think, you know, it could be true. That could be true. You know, it's the ability to keep an open mind, which of course is, you know, is a good thing, you know, and more people should. Of course, you'll read lots of things in the newspapers, etc., and you think, come on, just relax a bit, keep an open mind, just go with it. You know, there's probably stories in the paper today. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it too much, so I probably won't. I have to clear that up. Where you just think, anyway, not talking about that. Go, let's. I don't think I'm allowed to, so I'll just find. I'll find out if I can. Then I will. But it might be one of the verboten subjects. You know the ones. So we'll disappear off that one. But anyway, going into sort of conspiracies and sort of aliens and UFOs, if you want to call them that, and just sort of the New World Order, and even that, you know, that could be thrown in as well. Does it exist? Does it not exist? You know, there's hundreds of websites out there that concern the New World Order. Supposedly there's, you catch video clips of all of the like presidents and prime ministers making references to that saying as well, creating the New World Order. They've even got clips of our current Prime Minister, Gordon Brown, saying it. What does it mean, though? What does it mean, though? I've got a little bit of information. I can help out. The table is closed. Let's bring in the wheel, and I'll wish you all the very best of luck. Good luck. .34 red. Red 34 is in the final dozen. The 19s to 36s. It is an even number in the first column and the au fond section of the wheel. That's red 34. There's your confirmation, red 34 on the screen. New game, please. Place chips, let's see our winners for red 34. We've got Shake with 60. Luciana, hello there with 18, 108 for Gogo. 3, Netgear 51, 54. 9 for Mr. Kev. Zeus, 31, 180. 2 for Chump. Bogey, 14, 180. 36 for Sparky, 49. Lucky Jim, 288. 171 for Uluru, 47. Leolai has 36. 414 for Polish. Tiger Eye, 60. 36 for Nimu, 1. Rosso, Stumpy. Hello, Stumpy, 757. Floppy, 26. Hello. We've got Stumpy and Floppy in. A bowl of 4 and the Enor Mouse. There's my first 5. Good luck to you. 5, red 34 confirmed. Place on the marquee. 144 on the clock. Place your chips. Yes, I was just mentioning New World Order. I don't know if you have heard of it. Supposedly. Okay, I'm not going to say it is. This is supposedly, it's lots of different people's events of things. Now, of course, as I said, all the information is there to find, to read, to make up your own mind. So I'll just go with what I know, and of course, if you want to look into it more, then please do go ahead. Right, it's the New World Order, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. You know, you've got different sort of branches of them as well. Now, what the New World Order consists of is a world government. Okay, that's what the point of it is. It's to create the government controlling the world. Now, supposedly, the New World Order only want to control a certain amount of people, the population. And currently the population is too big. So they want to reduce the population. Supposedly they're already doing this, which is why currently the infertility rates are supposedly going up, because they're putting, there's sort of different drugs in different chemicals and different here, there and everywhere. You see all these chemicals that are appearing in different food products and stuff like that to help decrease the population. Of course, these are all conspiracy theories, etc., etc. Not entirely true, but you can look into them more if you wish. So that's one thing. But they wanted to create a world government as well. And supposedly, the First World War was started to try and create that. And on that note, I'll have to come back and tell you more later. We'll have a change of dealer after this spin, just as it was like, what? Dun, dun, dun. It's like an old Flash Gordon serial, isn't it? I'm Buster Crab now. Who's in play? There will be a change. Who's Buster Crab? Everybody, oh, there'll be some people that know who he is. The wheels in play. There will be a change of dealer after this spin, so the very best of luck to you all. Black. Black 13 is in the second dozen, the 1s to 18s. It is an odd number in the first column and in the tiers section of the wheel. That's Black 13. Black 13. I am. Black 13 has been confirmed. New game, please. Twisted my ankle the other day and it's swollen up. It's like a balloon under there. Winners are Sparky 49 with, well, I'm not complaining, 108. 3 for Ailey. Jono 2006 72. 252 for Spencer. Don 1 has 2. 72 for Luciana 85. Cokes 54. 36 for Bogey 14. Bowler 4 10. 18 for Novell. Dazzers 29 with 18. Also 18 Bonnie's mum. Hello Bonnie's mum. Charm. Good evening with 2. 20 for Rosso. Jim 63 23 with 30. Well done to all of the winners on that game. Let's say hello to Rosso, Novell, Gogo 3, Jim 63 23 and Luciana 85. The first 5 players placing the chips. Good luck to you 5. Good luck everyone. We said change of dealer. Come on, let's wheel her in. She is.
Hello.
She. Here's the cat's mother. There we go. Victoria's here now.
Yes, I am. What were you talking about? I heard briefly.
Briefly?
Yeah.
Well, as we've only just scratched the surface as well. And I'm leaving on a cliffhanger. That's awesome.
Are you?
Yeah, don't get to do that often. Brilliant. So, I've got to stick around now.
Good.
I started talking about the, well, I was going to go into UFOs, etc., etc., and suddenly I dipped into conspiracies, New World Order, and the Illuminati. That's where I am right now.
Wow. Do you know what? It was a couple of Christmases ago, and a good friend of the family came around Boxing Day, and my mum had like all nibbles and stuff out as they do, and he brought this dollar bill, and he said that it's also do this Illuminati and
the all-seeing eye.
And there's something, yeah, but it took me like 2 hours, but apparently there's this little parrot or a little bird somewhere, so tiny, and so or an owl.
Yes,
in the print somewhere, one of the symbols. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The pyramid at the Louvre,
really
the Louvre.
Yeah.
666 panes of glass. Think about it. It was created by the Illuminati as well.
Wow. I like that.
Supposedly.
I like that.
That's what they say. I'm going to disappearing. I'll have more on that when I return. See you all in a minute.
Ooh, indeed. All the more reason to stay with us this evening and get to hear some more of what Rob was talking about there. It's all a bit scary to me. Okay, spinning there from 13 black. Good luck. Result 12 red, even Now 12 is the low number. You'll find the number 12 in your first 12, or your first dozen. The number 12 in your third column, and in the Voisson de Zero section of that wheel. There you go, and there's your confirmation. 12 red. Let's have a new game.